On June 7, 2022, Dunwoody police were called to a condo complex in Dunwoody, Georgia, after reports of a physical altercation between 18-year-old male and his 20-year-old sister. Upon arrival, officers were met by a concerned mother, firearm in hand, who explained that her son and daughter had been fighting in her room. According to the mother, this wasn't an isolated incident. The argument this time, however, centered around marijuana. The mother stated she'd repeatedly asked her son to leave after he refused to calm down and became verbally abusive.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna make that.
What? So you have a gun?
No.
What's going on? What's up, man? Hold up.
Sir, this is my son.
What's going on?
He had an altercation with his sister at 4 o'clock this morning. Over marijuana. They got into a fight, a physical fight. Broke into my bedroom, fighting. I've had her locked in this year. I've told him he's got to go. This isn't the first time. It's the first time in this unit, but it's not the first time he's attacked his sister.
This happened at 4 a.m.?
This happened at 4 a.m.
Well, why are you calling now? And why do you have your gun out?
Sir, because of my son's aggression, and I've asked him to leave my house, and he refuses.
Take your hands out your pockets for me, man.
And he refuses. I said, Jacob, leave my home. He has disrespected me. He has said, fuck me. He has said, fuck everybody. If that's how you feel, you got to get out of my house.
Give me
He's
a favor.
18.
Go have a seat on your couch for me. Let me talk to him real quick. Come out here real quick.
The brother confirmed his mother's account, admitting the fight stemmed from a disagreement over marijuana.
She told me, I told her to about marijuana. I got woke up at 4 in the morning over some weed. My sister woke me up and said, I told her I said I have some weed left. She took my weed and she took all my stuff. So when I asked for it back, we got to altercation. That's what happened, the whole point. Because she got mad, I asked for it back. She had for my cousin left, we could have another witness, but I told her that's my weed back. Because she stole, to give her my weed, but she had stole also some other stuff that I had to go with my weed. So when I asked for it back, I tried to basically just settle it right there, so kind of get my stuff back. She told me no, she said, you can't give me some weed, you can't give me something and take it back. I said, all right, bro. Tried to wake my mom up first. She wouldn't wake up, so then I took it to my own hands, and I'm ready to live with the consequences.
What happened between you and your sister?
After I tried to wake
Like
her
physical
up.
altercation?
First we was wrestling. I threw 2 hits. I landed 2. That was at 4, because she ended up rushing. You know, I'm in my mom's room, threw on the bed, and then I swung up to the left hand, smacked her the first time. Then we got her going in her bathroom, my mom's bathroom, when he was wrestling. She kept going, so I just put her in a headlock, and I just said, chill, you done, chill.
How old is your sister?
She's 20. When she got up, she swung at me again, but missed. So then I swung one more time and hit her. After that, that was that.
Who started the physical altercation?
Who started it? You could say I did, you know. I did it. Since I tried to wake her up, she wouldn't wake up. I'm not gonna scream in your ear or pour water and just wake up over some weed. So I went back to ask her. I said, did you give my weed back then? She told me no. She said, you can't give me it and then ask for it back. But it's mine, but so I took it to my own hands, so I'm gonna take the consequences.
So then what happened when you asked for a weed back? She said that she wouldn't.
She told me she wouldn't give it back. Also, I left out one detail. I took her phone. I said, since you wouldn't give me a weed, I made it. I escalated the situation. I took her phone. I said, all right, bitch. Took her phone. She followed me into the room, and then that's where it happened from. That's the whole story. I took her phone. She followed me into my mom's room, and that happened.
That's when
it was face to face at 4 something in the morning. I got woken up, but that's beside the point. I'm going to take my actions out. If I got to go, if I have a record.
Whoa. You said you got woke up at 4 in the morning?
I got woke up at 4 in the morning.
By your sister?
And if you had a witness, you can ask my cousin.
Your sister woke you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Why?
For some weed.
For weed?
For weed.
And you gave it to her?
I told her she could have it. I didn't even give it to her. I said, look, I told her where it was. I said, look, I said, you go get it. She wouldn't go get it. You can ask her. If she lies, she lies.
Okay.
But if you want a witness, I have a phone number that you can ask.
So she came to get your weed. You told her she could have it. Then
she started acting funny because my cousin was around. She started acting funny because she first asked me a lot. Besides the weed, she took my last leaf to roll with. I had my leave. She took that without asking. So I said, is that fair? She was like, you took mine? I said, no. I said, I asked you for yours, and you gave it to me, but you just take mine without asking.
And this is all at 4 in the morning?
4 in the morning, I got wake, yes sir. So she was like, she thought it was just, you know how it goes. She was like, well, I gave you mine because I asked. You only asked for weed, Cody. So she looking at me, she started being funny, because my cousin was in the bathroom with her. I said, okay, then give me my weed back. You can't do that. You can't give it to me and then want it back. I said, what? So I took her phone, and like I said, when she followed me to my mama's room after that, it was face to face. I threw on the bed because she was too close to my face. I threw on my bed, and that's when we started. I pushed on the bed first.
She wouldn't give you weed back, so you took her phone, then you went to your mom's room, and then she came after you in your mom's room, got in your face, and then you threw her on the bed. And then she got
up, rushed. So I swung again. I guess you just made the first contact again. I swung some after, started wrestling in the bathroom, put her in a chokehold because I wasn't trying to really hit. So after I smacked her, I literally was wrestling. After I got on the floor, I just put her in a chokehold. I'm like, chill, are you done? Are you done? After my mom caught her breath and we got up, she separated us. Kobe had tried to, she basically swung, she tried to, but she missed. So then I swung again and hit her. And then that was that.
And the police didn't get called over 12 hours ago? Why not?
Your job on that. That's why I'm calm. And I told her, I live on my actions. If I have a record,
21, that's for us, code Tennessee.
I'll have my record. I told her, I'm 18 now. She right. I'm 18. You live with your consequences. I said, yes, ma'am.
You got a car?
No. Trying to get one now.
All right. Let's go back. Hang out in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you got a room?
I sleep in the. I sleep on a mattress. I can see.
Okay. Hang out right here for me.
His grandmother was off in Conyers for 4 months. 18, just the 4th, I'm sorry.
Man,
the 4th of this
you
month.
come talk to me real quick.
Okay.
They put him out. His beloved grandmother on his father's side. They put him out in May. She said, "Welcome to my room."
She claimed the fight turned physical, resulting in punches being thrown and a terrifying headlock that left her gasping for air.
So what's going on with you and your brother?
Okay, so around 4 a.m. this morning, she's not here anymore, but I have my little cousin here as well. We decided we both participate in smoking, so we decided we wanted to smoke. So
You and your cousin?
Yes. So
Okay.
we woke him up. He has no problem giving me gas. We share gas all the time. We share it all the time. So I asked him if he can give us some so we can roll up, and then that was that. But he got up, he gave me the pack, he told me where it was, took the gas out. What we used to roll it with, he also had that as well. So I was just going to use that to put the gas in it. He told me that was his last. He didn't want me to use it.
His last paper?
His last leaf. It was a game leaf.
Okay, I got you.
So I said, okay, well, I did have an attitude. I said, okay, well, when I shared my leaf earlier with you, it was no problem, no questions asked. I'll let you have it. But when I asked for it, it's, oh no, that's my last, which is cool. You can have it back. I admit, I did toss the thing back on the ground. That was uncool of me, but I did toss it back. He picked it up, he had attitude. He said, you know what, I want the weed back, give me the weed back. I was like, you don't get to take it back after you've already given it to me. That's like me giving you money and then asking for it back when I'm mad at you. So I told him, you can have your leave. You said that's your last, that's cool. I have papers. I just wanted to leave because that's like a better alternative. But he can have the leave back. No, he was upset. No, you can give me my weed. You gonna give me my weed. No, I'm not giving it back. You gave it to me. He took my phone and put it in his pocket. So I'm like, no, you're not gonna take my phone. We're not doing this. It's 4 in the morning. I don't want to wake my mother up. I'm reaching for my phone and he grabs my hand and he's holding on to my hand. So I grab his shirt. I was like, give me my phone. That's all I want is my phone. He pushed me off and he went in her room and tried to wake her up. And I followed in there again, trying to get my device back. And that's when he, boom, boom, boom. We fall on her bed. That's what woke her up.
Where'd he hit you at?
It felt like as I was looking down, it felt like right here in my head. So I don't have any knots, but I do have a cut on the side of my face. And my nose ring was ripped out. My lip was busted. And then I think that's about it. But yes, so at this point we're tussling. So I'm holding on to him while he's still hitting me. So I push him into the bathroom because I'm trying to get him off of me. So he gets on top of me. He's stronger than me, so he pushes me down on the ground, and now he's sitting on top of me, holding me, like his hands around my neck like that.
Could you breathe?
So I couldn't breathe. It was getting harder and harder to breathe. So I'm like, get off me, get off me, get off me. Even my mom is out of breath yelling at him to get off me. He wouldn't let go at first. At some point, I started biting him, but I guess that's what made me end up biting my lip, because I was just trying to get him off of me. But he was squeezing pretty tight, and I felt like I was about to lose consciousness.
Okay.
So eventually he did let go. She got us to separate, but he still tried to get over her. And that means we were both just verbally going back and forth at this point until she got him out of the room. That was around 4 to 5 a.m. I just came out of my room and seen you guys here, so I don't know what happened just now for her to call y'all.
Y'all didn't call nothing, no one
I
called.
didn't call. As a matter of fact, this thing I was on FaceTime with a friend. I was in my bathroom telling him about what's going on because he checked up on me. I let him know what happened. He was calling me back.
Your friend?
Yes. So when I opened the door and I seen you guys come through the door, that's when I was wondering what was going on because I didn't know she called police.
So how many times did he strike you? You know?
I counted at least 3 times before, I grabbed him and we were both just scuffling at that point.
And when he put you in the headlock?
When he put me in the headlock, I couldn't breathe. I felt myself losing consciousness. So that's why I started trying to bite him, scratch, trying to do anything to get him off of me.
Okay.
And my mother tried to put her weight on him as well, but she said she couldn't breathe, so she had to step out the room for a moment.
Why didn't y'all call?
At that time...
Was he arguing with your mom tonight?
Yes, I did hear the arguing through the door. That's what prompted me to come out, and I saw you guys coming in.
Okay.
That's why.
Alright, give me a sec.
Right here?
You can ask her if she landed any hits. We were still swinging though.
Did you ask why are we here now instead of over 14 hours ago?
Because at the initial point, I asked him to leave. He left for a couple of hours.
Okay.
He called and came back and said, can I come and get a change of clothes until I figure out where I'm going?
Okay.
I allowed him back in.
Okay.
He then walked to get something to eat. I took a nap. I woke up. I'm still trying to reason with my son. Do you realize the point of what you contributed toward this with the escalation? Do not take responsibility. So as an end result, he's telling me I'm wrong. Fuck you. Fuck all your friends. That's how I feel about it. I said, if you're going to keep disrespecting like this, get out of my house now. You no longer have 24 hours to figure out where you're going. He's burned all his bridges, sir.
I got you.
He said no. If you want me to leave, remove me.
Did you get a
so
full
that's
story?
how you all got here.
Yeah. One second.
When my child tells me F me, there's no more respect left. So he wants to be Billy Badass. This is his opportunity now. I've saved him as long as I could.
Jacob, when you put her in the headlock, were you squeezing?
Yes, because I couldn't get his arm loose.
Hold on. What?
I didn't black her out. I kept her in the headlock.
Were you squeezing?
You could say I squeezed, but I didn't try to black her out. I was just trying to fight her at that.
Okay.
But I put her in the leaf I squeezed.
Did she smoke the weed or?
She couldn't. I asked for the weed and the leaf back. And then she got mad, so I took her phone. I asked nicely. She signed in with her up. Tapped for 1 minute. She would not wake up. I shook her arm. She still wouldn't wake up. So that's when I took it into my own hands. And I asked her. I gave her a choice. I was like, can I get my weed back? She still kept saying no, so I took her phone. And then that's when I said, alright. I was like, now you know. We finna go my mama room. I was like, we finna go wake mama up. She still chose that where I told her, I said, I'll give you your phone if you need the weed. She wanted to go in the room and wake her up. And we got to fighting.
Y'all still have the weed, or did you smoke it last night?
It's gone.
Okay. Alright, do a fair turn around, put your hands behind your back for me.
The brother was charged with aggravated assault and battery, family violence, a first offense. He was transported to DeKalb County Jail.
Want to put on those black ones? Hold on for 1 second, man. Here.
It's funny, I'm taking them away over there.
You want them in the sandal?
Yeah, they're gonna give them sandals over there.
Alright, Jacoby. You're under arrest for criminal trespass and domestic violence, aggravated assault, alright? You can't put your hands around people's necks and start choking them out, alright?
this one yet?
Nah.
Case number 38513851.